What's up, everybody? This is Rob. We are in FUHQ, and today we're going to be reviewing the KWA AKG-KCR gas blowback. This gun is very heavy. That's the first thing I'm going to say about it. It's very, very, very heavy. Next thing I'm going to say is I'm not a fan of gas blowback rifles. I really am not. There is a huge component in Airsoft that absolutely love these guns, and I get why they love them. I really do. I get that they like the feel, the recoil in it. I get that, you know, it's as realistic as it could possibly be without actually firing the real steel. The weight is almost exactly the same as a real steel. But as far as gas blowback rifles go, and the limited amount that I've actually had my hands on gas blowback rifles, I actually really like this one. It's really powerful. The recoil is pretty insane in it, and it's fairly efficient. I mean, I'm not a big fan of. I'm just not a big fan of green gas in general. I'm a CO2 guy when it comes to anything gas. But that's just my personal preference. But KWA went above and beyond with the design of this gun and, you know, everything that they did with it. It's got an M4 style stock on it, adjustable. It's got M4 style sights on it, and they're placed further back on the dust cover, so it gives you more of an M4 kind of feel. It's got, you know, Picatinny rails on the top, on the dust cover, you know, down the sides. It affords you more than, say, a standard AK-47, you know, where you have to buy the adapter and, you know, they don't come with the rails in the front. It's got a saw grip on it. It's got a 249 grip on it, which is actually really comfortable, and it makes the feel of the gun, you know, even more solid. And, it's a 42 round mag. You know, if you're really, really, really deep into milsim, that's, you know, pretty much the way to go. You want a low cap mag. And everything about the gun, it's solid. There's nothing loose on it. It's heavy, and especially this mag. This mag weighs a ton. But most gas blowback rifle mags weigh a ton. It's a beautiful looking gun. I'm actually really impressed with it, and, you know, I had a lot of fun firing this thing, and for what it is, it's great. You know, it's got QD sling points right here and on the other side. Ambidextrous fire selector, so you got your normal AK fire selector here, and then you have one that you can use with your thumb, if you can see that. It's just awesome. I really am digging it. So what we're going to do next is we're going to take this into the range, and we're going to fire this thing. We're going to use some KWA Perfect BBs, 2.5s, and we're going to send some plastic down range. What do you guys think? Be back in a minute. Hey everybody, we're back. We're in the Chrono range room, and we're going to be testing this AKG-KCR out from KWA using KWA's Perfect 2.5 BBs and Fubar Airsoft brand of green gas. So yeah, what we have here is a 40 to 42 round mag. It's already filled with green gas. I'm going to save you the time lapse there. It does take a lot of gas because there is a lot of energy that comes from this recoil. Boy, let me tell you, it's a lot of fun. So here we go. We're going to test this out. See what we get. $337. I think it might be time for a new chrono. 337. 341. 339. Now some fairly respectable numbers we're putting up there. Actually, I really like that. Up to just about up to 340. It's pretty good. With 2.5s, actually even better than pretty good. That's really good. As you can see, the recoil is unreal. I love it. All right, let's see. Full auto. Wow, I'm actually really impressed with this gun. I was impressed with it before I did the review. That's why I'm doing the review on it. I really like the recoil. It's built. It's solid. It's the only thing I actually really don't like about it is the stock. That's just a minor gripe. It doesn't have anything to do with the performance of the gun, the way the rest of the gun is built. I like the fact that they put the M249 stock on, grip on it, and you know, the quick release sling points are awesome. Just everything's great on it. Like I said, I'm just not a fan of the actual stock itself, but you know how long it takes to replace, and you know, with the multitude of different stocks out there, I'm sure you'll find one that you like that works with this thing. Other than that, KWA did an amazing job on this, and again, I'm really impressed. If I were to, you know, go to a game where it was all gas blowback, this is the gun I would use. As a personal choice, as you know, as an everyday weapon for me on the field, like I said, I'm not big into the gas blowback rifles, but if I had to, this would be the gun, because this is really nice. I'm really impressed. I want to thank the guys at KWA for sending this to me so that I can check it out. And I'm glad that I was able to give it a favorable review. You know, put my bias of gas blowback rifles aside. Yeah, it's a well-built piece of machinery, and yeah, they retail for $399. We have them, and come on down to the store, check them out. We got this one for a little while longer, and yeah, as always, play hard, get foobarred. Thanks, guys. We'll see you later.